Hi guys, hope your summer is going well. I have been super busy. As many of you know, I got married right after school got out, and we went to Mexico for our honeymoon. We came back, and we were busy moving into a new house, and all of that. I've been working a little bit as well. Some of you guys maybe take advantage of the summer lunch programs. I know they have one at Glen Fair and some at various parks, but I've been doing one of those. I've also been reading a lot, and I hope you have too. I hope you've been taking advantage of Multnomah County Library has the summer reading program, and if you do it, for every 15 minutes you read, you get to mark a little square off, and then you can get a prize. I just took my youngest son in the other day, and he got a Slurpee coupon, and they have all kinds of other great things. Dutch Brothers, free books, toys, and I even saw, I think it was laser tag for Wonderland. So all kinds of cool stuff. You don't have to have a library card. So go in there, check it out, sign up for it, and get your card so you can start winning some prizes. When we were in there, I grabbed this book. This is called Rebound by Kwame Alexander. He's one of my favorite authors. I've read some of his stuff in the library. I've read Surf's Up, which is about two frog friends, and they are going to the beach, but one of them wants to read and one of them wants to surf, and they end up inside the story of the book that the frog is reading, and that one's pretty cool. You might remember that. I also read Booked, which is about a boy who loves soccer, and he gets injured. He also has a bully at school he's dealing with, and his parents are kind of going through some stuff, and he's not sure what's happening. But soccer's his love, and that one's great. I know I've read that one. Out of Wonder is another one, and that one's poems. Most of Kwame's books are poems, and I just love poems. I think they are a great way to introduce kids like you guys to poems. I've also read The Crossover, and that one is about twins who love basketball, and they're also very competitive with each other, as brothers can be sometimes. And there's a girl, and there's dad has some health issues, and there's a big game coming up, and that's exciting. And it's just a really great book, and again, it's told in poetry. If you guys did Oh Bob, you may have read The Red Pencil. I know some of you read it and loved it. Or Mountain Dog. Those books are also told in poem form. And The Crossover is also, as is Booked, and this one is the prequel to the crossover. So this one talks about the dad in the crossover and how he got involved in basketball, and it's also told in poetry form. So let me just read you the intro. Some of it's covered up with tape, so it's kind of hard for me to read. I'm not exactly sure what it says, but here we go. Hoop kings soar in kicks with wings, game so sweet it's like bee stings, ouch. He swishes you in your face, stung you like a can of mace. These boys so fly, they're out of space. Before he's Chuck, the man, Bell, proud father of Jordan and Joshua Bell, Charlie is a kid who dreams of basketball glory. In his mind, he can steal, jump, dunk, and make the crowd go wild just like a pro. But when tragedy strikes, Charlie can't help but make all the wrong moves. Will a series of missteps keep him benched, or can he learn how to rebound? Find out in the follow-up to Kwame Alexander's slam dunk novel, The Crossover. One of the things that's kind of cool that he does differently in this one than in the other two, Booked and because Booked and The Crossover and this one, Rebound, are his 3-chapter books. And the thing that he does different in this one that's really cool is he has these comics. There's not a lot of them, but every, so often he puts a comic in there. And it's part of the story. The kid in the book really loves comics, and so did his father. and he actually stumbles across some of his father's comics, and so it's part of the story, and it makes sense that's in here, and I just think it's kind of cool because I love comics. Let me read to you one of the poems. So this one's called Amen. The gym roars like a hyped-up choir in church after a sermon. You know, like when the pianist jumps up and everybody is on their feet clapping. Except here, at the club, Roxy and Wink are the choir, and bleachers are the pews, and apparently I'm the pastor, 'cause everybody's cheering like I just saved the world. The next one's called Hallelujah. That was like really awesome, Charlie. I thought you couldn't shoot, Roxy says. It was just lucky. I know, but you got skills. Your release was in the pocket. You want to go to the court when we get home? Yeah, maybe. You want game, Charlie Bell? Then you need a teacher. I don't really want game. Sure you do, she says, punching me in the arm and strutting out the club towards Granddaddy's car like we just won the championship. So they're real short, little poems, but they tell this really great story about Charlie and just some of the things that he goes through in life. I highly recommend it. It's not easy to get a hold of. This one was a Lucky Day book. And if you go to Multnomah County Library, you'll know that these books are just ones that you can get lucky and they might be there. You can also put it on hold there if you have a library card. You can talk to the librarian about it. It's one that I plan on buying for the library this year. I can't promise when it'll be on the shelves, but it's definitely on my to-buy list. I just really love his books. I highly recommend you check them out. If they don't have Rebound, they probably have the crossover or booked, or you can at least put them on hold if you talk to the librarian. They probably have Surf's Up and some of his other books. So check it out. I think you're going to love it. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.